back to programming with Riley. Um, Wanted to come on. I haven't been working a lot, and I haven't been able to make content. And I've been noticing I've been like watching a lot of content, and I think just missing some perspectives generally. And then I also wanted to kind of provide an update. So I think the last time I was really kind of posting on this channel, I was at a point in my life where I was hoping that programming would save me. Um, at least financially, I was pretty destitute, and things were not kind of getting better. But I knew that like I could use programming at least to help me a little bit. So basically, I just realized how bad my haircut is. What I noticed is my voice echoes. um, if you put the time in and work, it does pay off. But there are like everything comes with a trade-off. And put if you don't properly prioritize, then things will get out of whack. And it really all depends on like how bad your hole is that you're trying to dig yourself out of. But I wanted to kind of bring it back because people think the economy is crap, and for a certain sector it is crap. But if you're in tech, it's not really. Like if you have a good job, if you're making good money, it's not crap because you got good money. So the easy way to kind of make good money is to get your skill set up, right? And you get your skill set up, make more money, and somehow over time, you make even more money. I was watching a video where I was talking about like if you play the game right, then it pays off. And in that video, I just got a job making like close to 90 grand. It was like 85,000. But now I'm almost double that, and more than double that. And that was only like 2 years ago. So it takes time. It definitely does. But your mind can mess with you. Like it might not really be that crazy. The hardest thing is getting a project to work. Like that's the hardest thing. Building something and actually learning. And not giving up. Because like I'm working on a project right now and man, I haven't made any progress on it just because this stuff is not easy. It's hard. If you're doing things and it seems easy, you're not challenging yourself enough. And the way the industry works now is if you're not actively building something that is needed in the market, whether it's in a company or something that you're going to sell, you're not going to make it. But if you are, and you can show that you have experience building the thing, that you've built something that solves a similar problem, you're likely to get the position because most people have no experience. It's all surface level. And there's I would say a credibility gap. There's an idea that the only way to get stuff is if you're a senior. It's not necessarily if you're a senior. You just need to show that you have experience. You need to show that I used to have a mindset when I was like 20. If somebody would just give me an opportunity, I would really show them. Nobody's going to give you an opportunity. You need to create your own opportunities. And I think that's the biggest thing is a lot of this tech stuff is a mindset because it's so accessible. Anybody can do it. You got a computer and the internet, you can start working. So if anybody can do it, how do you separate yourself? How do you make yourself known? Well, it takes a lot of work. And Malcolm Gladwell has his Outliers book. But even in that book, he tells you like this stuff doesn't come for free. Like you need to work, but not just you need to work. It's going to come at a cost. Something you love, you're going to have to give up. And I don't think people are willing to make that decision. And so it's easier to blame how bad the job market is. That no one's willing to invest in their people. Okay. No one's willing to invest in training. That's a known fact. So invest in your own training.